Hi, I'm Tammy.
I'm Aoife.
And this is Shane. We have a 30-foot Sparkman and Stevens design monohull named Soraya. Like our family, she's small in size, but she's big on finding adventure. So join us if you like, as we travel the Queensland coast, discovering the land, sea, and hopefully avoid a family mutiny. We were so lucky to spend the past few days calling the outer Great Barrier Reef home. But living on a yacht means our lives are truly dictated by the winds. If the forecast was right, not only would it be uncomfortable to stay here, but the potential to hit one of the abundant coral bommies would also make it unsafe. Luckily, the 74 islands of the Whitsundays are nearby. So today we sail off in search of the next safe haven to spend the night.
We got everything beneath the feet, we see it all.
Just heading back from Bates Reef and Hook Reef. We're doing a bit of motoring just to charge our batteries for the next hour. We've been out here for 4 days and everyone has decided all at once it's time to go back because the forecast is looking horrible from this afternoon onwards.
As soon as we exited the reef, we were greeted by humpback whales.
Hey little baby! Oh! How cool is this?
Good morning!
We could live in the moment.
Oh, the big whale's here!
There's a whole lot you can't
What's wrong with this picture, Skipper?
What's wrong with this picture? I'm not steering the boat. No one. Ray is.
That's right. Thanks, Ray. The southeasterly wind forecast overnight, we decided to take a mooring at Luncheon Bay on Hook Island. The idea was that this landmass would protect us from the prevailing wind and swell. Like most of Hook Island, Luncheon Bay is uninhabited. It's a well-known place for scuba diving. And though we didn't dive here, we didn't miss out on meeting the very friendly local batfish. And it was also nice to put our feet back on dry land again. Beautiful day on the north of Hook Island, and we are going to sail to Whitehaven today. We're on the eastern side of Hook Island. We haven't sailed down this part of Hook Island before. Usually the winds have been southeasterly, but today it's southwesterly and we're sailing to Whitehaven Beach. Wow, we're motor sailing to Whitehaven Beach. Oh, it's pretty good. It's absolutely beautiful. In fact, look at this all the way around us. Taking advantage of the conditions, we headed for the beautiful Hill Inlet. It's on the northern end of Whitehaven Beach. We weren't sure if the ever-changing shallow sandbars would allow us in, but timing it with a rising tide, we couldn't help but give it a try. Hill Inlet. Can we make it in?
We're trying to make it in. 0.6, okay, we're getting a bit deeper. Just trying to make it over the sandbar. Sandbar at the entrance. Tide's coming tide, so 0.7, that's why I thought we're going to get deeper and deeper, and we should be able to anchor just in here. What about 0.7?
0.7.
I think we're in. Who would have thought, eh? The colour of the water is just insane. Dropper. Okay, just stop it there for a sec. Just see if she digs in. Watch what happens. So it'll start to pull around and then see how it buries itself.
This is Hill Inlet. We made it in.
We made it in just. Beauty about having a little boat, a tiny little boat. Look at all these big ones out here. They can't get in.
No.
But it is so beautiful. Hey, Aoife, do you want to go for a swim? Where did that stingray go? There it is.
Beautiful as this place is, we're not brave enough to spend the night here. So we're going to just pop down the other end of the beach to Whitehaven and go here for the night. For obvious reasons, this isn't a quiet anchorage. But we still felt very lucky to be arriving just as the tour boats were leaving for the day.
Sailing along Whitehaven Beach. Currently 14 knots, doing 4.5 to 5s. We've got a little bit of current ahead of us, and this is what we're looking at. Head sail, no main, and just a beautiful, beautiful beach. Come up the front for a second. Spent the night at Whitehaven, beautiful, beautiful anchorage. Most beautiful beach in the world, and we've got a strong wind warning. It's picking up today, so we're heading around probably to Makona or Cid Harbour.
It's a bit chilly today, as you can see by the warm jacket I'm wearing. Alright, skipper, are we going to pull out this jib? Here we are, heading towards Hook Passage, heading for Cid Harbour. We've pulled out the jib. It's actually a really beautiful day. Absolutely love it. Could do this forever. Do this all day. Cid Harbour offers wind protection from just about all directions. In World War II, Allied Navy ships used it as an anchorage. Although its shark-infested waters prevent any swimming here, it does have walking track access to the summit of Whitsunday Peak. Whitsunday Peak is 407 metres above sea level. It has uninterrupted views of the Whitsundays, but with only a few hours of daylight left, our race was on to beat the sunset.
Okay, let's go. Show me where to go. Oh, there is good lost. It says Whitsunday Peak. You are here at the beach, you've got to walk all the way up here, all the way here. It's 2.5 kilometres. I've seen some girls that told us it's about 40 minutes. Getting to the top, we can hear the wind in the trees. Are you here with us? Can you see? That's how light. What does it look like? Oh my goodness me! Oh my goodness me! Look at all the boats! You can see our boat just down there.
Next time we see firsthand the destruction of past cyclones, as we find what remains of two abandoned Whitsunday Island resorts.